Well, I mean, about the fine, I think it's what it is. I've been trying to work on myself mostly during the week, try to clear my mind and reset. About my team, we're good. I think that the issue wasn't really with one driver. I feel like it's more as an industry. How we are allowing to have those kind of bump and run kind of restarts at the end of races in road course stuff. I don't think that's right. And unfortunately, I've been affected already twice. Both times running the top five, and that's the frustrating part for me because we always run well in road course racing, and then we get taken out by dumb driving from no one driver but a lot of drivers. So it's something that NASCAR is working hard to trying to figure it out, and hopefully they can come into a solution.
So what's the solution, or do you just have to get your payback in other ways?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't have the answers to that. All I know is that NASCAR is working towards trying to make a better solution for some of these restarts because it doesn't look right. The sport looks embarrassing. In my mind and in mind of many people. That's not real. To just go into the corner and bump three cars to push people out of the way. That's not real, and we know that. But they do it because they know that that's how some people got top fives and top tens last week, and some of the guys that were fast like myself, we finished 27. So if NASCAR does something about it, that's amazing, and if they don't, I just join the party and I drive dumb into some of those restarts as well because that's the way that it just pays off better. And also the 48 car, he was brake checking me, so we're not going quick. There was one official there, and that was wrong. But I was not expecting anything. But this is what it is. NASCAR wants to send a message, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. It's not right what I did. But I don't think that nothing else was going to happen. I wasn't going to kill somebody like a lot of people thought I was going to. But it's what it is. I'm already moved on from that.
There's no rule that says teammates have to be best friends. So how do you work through something like that, and where do you stand with Ross after last week?
Yeah, listen, Ross and I, we have worked very well for a while, and maybe good for him. He was able to realize that the bump and run on things works better on these road course races, and I've been trying to play as a good, aggressive, clean driver, but it's just not working for me in some of these races. Not every road course is like this, like Watkins Glen and Sonoma. All these places are not like this. We're talking about COTA, Indianapolis, and coming up Chicago. Chicago is going to be the same thing if we don't do anything about it. So, we're good. We just have to adjust and see what happens.
What kind of things are you in favor for to help fix some of these issues? Single file restarts, less overtimes. I mean, what is it?
I don't think single file restart. I think single file restart will fix it. But we are in a sport that is big into entertainment, and I don't think single file restarts are gonna make very fun restarts. But if that's not an option, that I doubt that NASCAR is gonna allow that. If we can have the restart in two corners before, like let's say for COTA, for example, if we can have a restart in corner 19, that would be perfect, because by the time that we get into the funnel, that is corner number 1, everyone is a little more spread out, and there is still chances of wrecking, and there is still chances of bumping and running, but the chance is way less. Like, it's way less. Instead of pushing 5 cars into corner 1 to move 5 cars out of the way, you may push 1 if you get lucky. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what NASCAR is going to do. We're working towards that. I had a long conversation with NASCAR on this topic during the week, and we'll see what happens.
Do you think it would help even with unlimited overtime times?
Yeah, but I think the overtime, it has to be consistent. On every track is like that, and in my opinion, that should stay.
Did Justin kind of bring you and Ross together, or can you two just work it out on your own?
We just work it out by our own. I mean, we know what we did. We know, it's not the first time we've been in this position, Bob, and and probably won't be the last one. You know, that's part of racing. You know, ball cars, in the consistent basis, we're running the top 5, and we're gonna have situations like this. You know, sometimes I'm gonna be unhappy with him, sometimes he's gonna be unhappy with me. So it's part of racing. It's nothing. I don't see it as a big deal when it comes to Trackhouse. There is no story there. I think the big picture is a problem. You know, why are we doing as a 40 driver group that is not right? And hopefully we can fix that. And like I said, if we don't fix it, the group of drivers that are not doing these kind of things, they're just gonna join the party, and we're gonna make this embarrassing circus even bigger.